What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup is going to be on this look right here. Now in this tutorial I'm using the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette, which is really exciting because I haven't really had a chance to dip into it. Basically just pulled it out and just did my damn thing. I don't even know, I didn't really have a plan. I just kind of came up with this. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and let's just get right into it.
So we're starting off with our face cleansed and prime and our eyebrows filled in and done. Then we're going to move on to our menthol lip shine to prime our lips for our liquid lipstick that we will be putting on later in the video. Next we're going to prime our eyes with our NYC City Proof 24-Hour Eye Primer, and I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. Now moving on to our Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette, I'm going to take the shade Bisque and I'm just going to set my eye primer with that shade. Then taking the lavender shade and a fluffy brush, I'm just going to pop that into my crease to give my eyes a transition shade for the next colors that I'm going to be putting on. Now taking the purple shade and a small dense crease brush, I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner of my eyes, blending it slightly into the crease. Yes, it does look patchy and it does look harsh now, but we are going to further blend it out with a bigger, fluffier blending brush. Now taking a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend that color out as much as I can. Next, I'm taking my Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX in the shade Milk, and I'm just popping that all over my lid and blending it out so that when I do put my shimmer shade down, it will pop on top of the white. Now for my lid color, I'm taking the color Soft Plum and I'm just placing that all over my lid, patting it and smoothing it down, and I'm just going to get that color as saturated as I can. And I'm just going back in with that fluffy brush just to blend out the edges so there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm taking the black shade in the palette and I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and I am just going to put that on my outer V and taking it directly into the crease just for some further definition and depth in my eyes, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and blend that all out. Then going back in with my fluffy brush, I'm just going to make sure everything is nice and seamless. Next, I'm taking Soft Plum again and I'm hitting the arch of my brow just to give it a highlight. Then I use the L'Oreal Super Slim Eyeliner to do my winged eyeliner off camera. And for mascara, I use the Maybelline Lash Stiletto, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and the Benefit Roller Lash, just to give my eyes a nice coat and get my lashes nice and thick, because they do tend to disappear when I have a winged liner on, so I do like to put a lot of coats of mascara just to get my eyelashes to pop and look very long and luscious. Now for foundation, I'm using the Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade 128 and the Stay Luminous foundation in the shade 842, and I'm just going to dab that all over my face and blend it out with my beauty blender. Now I love this foundation combination because it is the perfect mix of luminous and matte, and it gives my face a nice natural finish, and it is very full coverage, so I really do appreciate this. Just make sure that you get everything nice and blended into your hairline, on your ears, down your neck, and make sure that there is no line of demarcation because that is definitely not a good look. Next, I'm taking the Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, on my chin, down my nose, on my forehead, and around my nose to conceal my dark circles and my redness, and just to brighten up my face in the high points. Then I'm just going to blend that all out seamlessly with my damp beauty blender. Now to set all of that concealer, I'm just going to take the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral, and I'm just going to pat that underneath my eyes, on my chin, on my nose, everywhere that I just put concealer, just to make sure that I don't get any creasing throughout the day. And I'm using the same powder and a big fluffy brush just to set the rest of my face. Next, I'm taking my favorite contour palette, and that is the e.l.f. contour palette, and the 2 highlight shades. I'm just going to pop that underneath my eyes and in the center of my face, just to give my face a natural highlight. Now I'm taking the Ulta Contour Kit, and I'm taking the Golden Bronzer shade, and I'm just going to warm up my face, hit my cheekbones and my forehead, and just get that nice and blended and seamless. These powders aren't as pigmented as the e.l.f. contour palette, but I do like this palette. It's nice and good value for the price. Now I'm taking the Goddess Bronzer from the same palette, and I'm just using that to contour my cheekbones and take it on my nose as well. And don't ask what I'm doing here, I don't know. Next, I'm taking my blush from Model Co. I don't know what shade this is in, but I'm just going to take that from the back of my cheekbones toward my apples, and I'm just going to blend that out. It is very pigmented, so definitely be careful with this powder. I definitely wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented, so I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and blend it all out. Next, I'm taking the Manna Sheer Glow Shimmer Lotion, and I'm just going to pop that on the top of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, and above my eyebrows so I can prep my face for my highlight. And I'm just using my finger to blend that all out. Now taking my Becca Jaclyn Hill Combo Palette, the Champagne Glow Palette, I'm going to take Pearl, and I'm going to pop that all over my face. Basically, I'm hitting my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my tip of my nose, the cupid's bow, above my eyebrow, and I'm just glowing from space. It is gorgeous. I definitely love this palette. I love the shade Pearl. It is so beautiful, and it makes you gleam, girl. Like, just look at how gorgeous that is. That is amazing. Now again, I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and I'm just going to smudge that messily all over the lower lash line. Yes, it does look crazy and unblended, but it's okay because I'm going to pop a shadow on top of it. I'm taking the lavender shade from the same palette, and I'm just going to smudge that all over the white just to make it pop and give it a nice pop of color to mesh well with the rest of the eye look. Now I'm taking the purple shade from the same palette, and I'm just going to smudge that on the bottom, but only in the outer corner of my eye. Next, I'm highlighting my inner corner with the soft plum shade, and then I'm going into the bottom lashes with the telescopic mascara, give those a nice coat and make them pop just to complete the look. Now for the exciting part, I'm going in with my Stila Como liquid lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that all over my luscious lips. And I love this color. It is so fun. It's so crazy. It's so out of my comfort zone. It's like a bright purple color, and it definitely does tie in with a look, and it does give it a nice twist and makes the whole look so fun. And I definitely do love this lip color. It is so gorgeous. Not to mention, Stila does have one of the most beautiful liquid lipstick formulas that I have tried so far, so definitely a big thumbs up for that. Now to set my face, I'm taking the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous setting spray, and I'm definitely just going to give this a nice spray on my face so my makeup lasts all day long. So that is it for this makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.